So, have you guys studied science in school?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, what's the first thing you learn about matter and energy?
Cause and effect.
Cause and effect.
Reaction. Action causes reaction.
Okay.
Everything is weight.
Everything's weight. Okay. So the question I want to ask you is, what are we made of? Matter.
Energy.
Or energy? Hmm?
Atoms.
Atoms? We're made of atoms. Okay. Yeah. So we can prove that. So what are we? Are we actually physically solid, or are we energy or matter? What are we?
Energy.
Energy.
What?
How come? Okay, you mentioned the atom, right? What is an atom? How does it look like? I don't know.
We don't know.
It's like this.
We don't know.
It's like this, right? That's kind of like what it looks like. There's a proton or something, neutron in the middle, and then there's these electrons circling it. That's as far as we know. There's more. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller, but that's the basic atom. How much space is in an atom?
Lots.
It's like 99% space.
It's 99.9999999 empty space. Okay, so you hit the floor, I say, yeah, that's pretty solid. It's matter, right? But no, actually, it's mostly just space. Isn't that weird? Okay, so why am I talking about that? Well, it kind of changes your attitude about what is the world around you. Is it actually solid? What are you made of, right? Or are you mostly purely energy? Now, what if you are just mostly purely energy? How does that change how you think about how your body works and how reality actually is affecting you, right? So, guess what? In 1939, there's a Russian scientist called Semyon Kirlian. Have you guys heard of Kirlian? Kirlian photography? Okay. Now, he found a way of taking a picture using some kind of photoelectric device. So this is a leaf. It's been blown up, okay? This is a leaf that's been cut. And after the leaf has been cut, they can still see the residual aura of that leaf. And they took a photo of it. Okay? So imagine if you took a photo of yourself, you will be able to see with the Kirlian photography, you will be able to see some kind of aura around your body. Okay, that's your electromagnetic field. Now, if you cut off your arm, is the aura of your arm still there, or is it gone?
Still there.
It's actually still there. Isn't that weird? Okay? So, what they found was that every living thing and even non-living things have an energy field. So even if you cut it off, the energy field is still intact. Okay, what does that mean to you?
Mind over matter.
Mind over matter. Okay, here's another Kirlian photography that they did on a woman. There's two different ones. You can see the picture. We can pass these around. Just that. Here's a picture of a woman before she did some meditation of her energy field. They used Kirlian photography to take a picture of the same woman after about, I don't know how long, maybe 20, 30 minutes of meditation, or maybe an hour, maybe longer. And their energy field became stronger and bigger. So for a long time, people talk about qi, and they said, I don't know if qi is real or not, but now they have some kind of way of measuring and showing an electromagnetic field of energy that you can alter with what?
Your mind.
With just your mind. Okay? So, pretty interesting. Here's another interesting fact. How many guys heard of Masaru Emoto?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're Japanese, right?
Well, lots of people know about him. He did the experiment with the water
Yeah.
molecules.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. He did an experiment. He's a scientist that did experiments with water molecules. So what he did was he had some water, and then he just had, he had an emotion in his mind, so he expressed an emotion into the water, he projected in the water. For example, he would say thank you to the water, and then they would freeze the water, and this is the crystal that would form. Now, and then he also tried different kinds of things. He played heavy metal music, and then this is the water structure that came from that. He would express love and appreciation, and this is the crystal that formed. He would express, you make me sick or I will kill you, and this is the water structure that they photographed. And he also tried thinking about the person, Mother Teresa, and here's a crystal, and then he thought about Adolf Hitler, and this is the water structure that came from them. So what is that showing?
Thoughts shape your reality.
So human thoughts and intentions actually are changing the way that crystals form, water crystals. Okay? So the concept of mind over matter is no longer a question, is it? So it's now scientific proof. Now what are we made of mostly?
Water.
We're 70% water. Okay? So what if all your thoughts are all negative? What does that do to you? It does something, right? As you can see in the photos, it does something to your structure of your whole body, of the whole being. Okay? So it makes you think about what are you thinking about on a daily basis? What are you surrounding yourself? What kind of music are you listening to? Right? What kind of other people are you surrounding yourself with? It affects you not only on a mental level, it affects you on a biological and atomic level. Is that crazy?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So this is part of the series I'm doing on the science of qi, of scientific evidence about how qi affects everything and how our mind can actually alter and affect our health, our bodies, people around us, and even water. Okay, any question?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say there's a movie called What the Bleep Do We Know? And it talks all about this.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll check that out. Any other questions? Okay, so I just want you to kind of think about, like, why are we training martial arts? Because you see on my poster there, it says strength, balance, and leadership, right? So strength, what is strength? We want to train our emotional strength. What kind of other strengths are there? Mental strength, physical strength, spiritual strength. Okay. We also want to train our spiritual strength and emotional strength because all of that affects matter. All that affects our bodies. Okay. And all that affects how much balance we have in our life. The more balance you have, then you can start becoming a leader and helping others and helping them get out of whatever negative things are affecting them, right? Okay, so that's my lesson today. I hope that helps you out.